Hello everyone, this is Scott of ET Database, and I believe I found a UFO. Now, the UFO is right here. The video is paused, and it moves outward. Now, there is chit-chat. They do talk about replacing the batteries and things like that. I believe they're doing some maintenance on the space station at this time, but the camera is noticing something else, and this object is flying out and moving out. Let's move this and fast forward so you can see this object, and it looks like it's in cone shape. I mean, I've never seen a module or a Russian module in this shape. It doesn't look like it's any kind of ship I've ever seen before. If this is American or Russian, it's something top secret, something new we've never seen. And as it gets out here in the distance, it actually goes up. Yes, it actually goes up and disappears, okay? And you can see a little burst of I don't know what it is, energy. But look at that. This looks like that perhaps NASA caught an alien spaceship on video for 22 minutes. Right here it says 22:47 before it disappears. Now, I'm not going to show you the whole video. I'm just kind of talking about it. Let's turn this on, and you could hear the chit chat a little bit. But I'm going to turn that off because it doesn't really matter too much. It doesn't really help us. Right here, right about here, they notice that there's something down there. And so they begin to zoom in on it. That's not me. That's them. That's the NASA Live camera. And they're zooming in on this strange object. But they seem to as baffled by it as I am. They don't seem to know exactly what it is or why it's there. But they don't talk about it. They continue talking, and sometimes they say coordinates. They say coordinates to things, and I believe that might be a secret code to the location of this object out there. But they never mention anything about a Soyuz capsule, the Russian capsule. They never mention anything about a SpaceX capsule or any crew leaving or coming aboard or any satellite leaving or coming. This object is of a shape and size I've never seen before. It's huge, okay? It's like a bus. It's really big, and it's hive shape, like a hive of a beehive or a wasp nest. Is really strange. It doesn't look like the normal shape that we've seen for rockets and capsules. This doesn't look like a satellite. It doesn't have solar panels. It doesn't have any radar dishes on it. This looks like a stealth device. If this is United States Air Force material, this is super top secret stealth alien technology that they're using from Area 51. This, if this is actually U.S. Air Force technology, but I don't believe it is. I believe this alien craft came up from below the space station, observed for about 22 minutes, then made a beeline going straight up. Now, I'm going to show you the full video. Don't worry. I'm going to show you the full video. But after this one, I'm going to show you a whole separate video, untouched, unchanged, no stupid music. I hate music. Don't you hate it when they add music to a serious video? There's not going to be any music. It's just going to be natural sound. You hear their chitter-chatter talking about it, and you'll hear the normal sound of the radio waves and such. But look at that. This object, the shape, that's not like anything anyone's ever seen before. Not just me. Nobody's seen anything like this. This is really bizarre. The only people who's ever seen this is the space station people. And they seem to be oblivious about it. Not really talking about it. Not really wanting to focus on it. Maybe the person on the radio actually doesn't even see it. But I imagine they do. Right about here, the Earth the sun's moving behind. It's becoming a little bit dark. But look at that. Right here, if I fast forward, I mean, at this very moment, I was expecting the object to go down. I was expecting this object to go down into the Earth's atmosphere because it's a capsule. But it's not a capsule. It's not. Any capsule would be going lower and lower and lower into Earth's orbit. And you see micrometeorites all over the place. But they might not be micrometeorites. They might be small alien drones. Me and StreetCap 1 used to theorize that those things that you're seeing are not micrometeorites, that they're actually drones investigating things, because they can make drones of all shapes and sizes, and they don't want to be noticed. But look at this. Right when you think it's going to go into the Earth's atmosphere, it goes up. Why? It goes up. That was unexpected, guys. That was just unexpected. And the camera's trying to follow it. The camera's trying to follow, but loses it at about 22 minutes. Because, there's only so much of an angle that the camera can turn. And it does have its limits. But look at this right here. Look at that. Does that look almost pyramid or hive shape? I mean, that looks kind of strange, guys. Now, I can make it bigger, but it's just going to be a big blur. So you can make this full screen if you want. You could do what you want. I'm going to post the full video after this. This is just commentary I'm talking about right now. I'm not actually going to show you moving it because it's moving kind of slow. It's matching speeds exactly to the space station, which isn't really that slow. I mean, that's like 32,000 miles per hour. It's still moving, but it's matching perfect speed right now for 22 minutes with the space station. So that 100% tells me it's intelligent. Nothing can do that unless it's intelligently controlled. Look at that. You can see really well right there. If I pause it and stop it, you can see this object. Whoops. Right. Let's move a little bit more. Right there, you could see without the clouds around and everything that this object is not a natural shape. The shape is very strange. And let's look at the beginning right here. They're acting like, oh, okay, let's look at the Earth. And then suddenly they're, what's that? Hey, what's that? Zoom in on that. Camera guy, zoom in on that a little bit. And of course the camera guy does, and there they go. They zoom the camera in a little bit, then they try to focus it to the center a little bit later. But they don't want to be too obvious, and obviously they don't want to get too close, because they don't want to accidentally give the world a close-up view of a spaceship. Right now they're trying to identify it. They're having a WTF moment in their life, okay? They're not really sure what it is or how it's there, or if something broke off the space station and it just flew off. They're kind of curious themselves. Okay, guys, like and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. You could help me so much. Hit that subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. And like this video, share it on social media. There's all kinds of stuff out there. I don't even know what the social media is called. Facebook, there's Instagram, there's TikTok, there's Twitter, Weibo. Share it on all those different websites if you can. It really helps me out. People get a chance to look at this and comment, and maybe they have an idea what this is, or if they don't, they should certainly see it with their own eyes. Scott C. Waring, ET Database, and UFO Sightings Daily, signing out.